And you put the holes in all around the whole log?
Yep. See?
Wow. Okay.
And it took him less than 5 minutes.
That's
to do
what I
that.
heard.
Yeah. It's quick. It's
It's
real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's essentially logs. Another thing about the logs is you want to cut them and let them rest for 2 weeks. Okay, they have a natural antigen in them, and the tree will not allow, it won't allow anything to grow inside until after 2 weeks, including what we're going to inject into it.
Okay.
In the spawn. So you let them rest for 2 weeks. We cut these a couple weeks ago. Now it's time to put the mycelium into the log, and I have these tools here to do that.
So is it a particular type
yep.
of lumber? Or
So this is a
Sweet gum?
this is sweet gum,
Yeah.
and we have plenty of that around here.
okay.
And I always say, what better use of sweet gum?
Yeah, because we don't want it.
We don't want to
Okay, so it's one of the ones we don't want.
That's not desirable
In your
forest.
forest.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So if you have a forest like both of us do,
Okay.
you just go get them out back. And it's
Awesome.
easy. You want them out anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's where the wood came from. Now this isn't the ideal wood species for shiitake mushroom.
Ooh, shiitake mushrooms. I'm a
Yes.
big mushroom person.
Oh, good.
Okay.
So that is one of the drawbacks, but it is pretty good.
Okay.
Again, why not use this tree when our oaks out here in the forest actually are a value?
Value tree.
So is it better? Shiitake oak is better for shiitake?
White and red oak is better for
White
shiitake.
and red oak. Okay.
Yeah. Now your logs want to be between 3 and 6 inches, and I do mine at 40 inches long. It's a nice round number. I can lay a tape out and just 40 inches, but 36, 36 to 40 inches would be
Okay.
great. Diameter is 3 to 6 inches. The smaller your log, the shorter lifespan it has. The bigger your log, the longer it lasts. Right? More food, less food.
Got
And
it.
also, I like to drill my holes kind of tighter, get them tight. We'll get a incubation pretty quick. I've had them pop out in 6 months. So again, I expect this log probably lasts maybe 3 to 5 years, and something like that maybe 5 to 7 years. Okay, and then
And it's going to continuously yield.
Yep.
Okay.
As long as the temperature's right and the moisture is right. The only thing that these things cannot handle is a drought. So if it's dry, you have to water it.
Okay.
And they should have if you're not getting good rain like last year, they shut down. Remember that? Rain, then nothing. For like 6 to 8 weeks. I had to go out and water all my logs.
Oh, okay.
So,
So let me, go ahead. I was
how
ready
do you
first.
water the logs? Do you have to turn them, or you
No,
just,
I just hose them down.
just hose them down?
Yeah,
and they're
just hose them
fine?
down. You want about 1 inch a week of rain on them.
Okay.
But yeah, if you just hose,
Hose
like
them
these
down.
4, right?
Okay.
And then I'd come back and do them again and just go around in a circle a couple times, and that
That's
way
about-
you get it done.
You know you got it done.
It
Okay.
needs moisture. If it doesn't have moisture, it will die.
So if we get a long period of rain, it can't get too wet.
Cannot
like-
get too
okay.
wet. Another important thing is, especially with shiitake, is you have to keep them off the ground,
Okay.
For the raise.
right?
Okay.
So that's what the pallets are for,
Okay.
right? I stack them on pallets.
Okay.
And there's two, when we're stacking, after we get them inoculated, right? So we use, here's my tools, this tool here, and you take one of your tubs here, and it's going to have the mycelium in it, and it fills up that hole.
Oh.
And then you go like
No way is
that
this
directly
that
over the
easy.
hole, and you don't have to push real hard. You just
Oh, I definitely
like
missed
that.
it.
And then you can see it in there.
And you can see it in there. Now this tool is perfect because see that distance between the end and the tip here?
Uh-huh.
That makes it just at the bottom of the bark.
Okay.
And that's where you want it every time.
Oh,
is at the
yeah.
bottom of the bark.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. I'll show you. I explain that everything. I'll show you. So
So let me-
why I do it this way. Now with these plungers and the sawdust foam, and I started in 2003. I bought these dowels that were inoculated with mycelium, and you would drill all these holes, which took forever because you got to use a regular drill bit, and then you just pound them in. It takes a long time. Here in North Carolina, we have so much airborne stuff that I found what I would call plug, not substrate, the spawn, the ones you hammer in. It easily takes 12 to 14 months to incubate and start to get into the log.
Okay.
That's way too long. And I had what's called turkey tail mushrooms. They contaminated all those logs.
Okay.
So I learned something really quick here. It's like, well, you know, shiitake or anything else isn't going to grow unless I can get it fast enough.
Got it.
Because we've got just so much airborne stuff. I complain about insects, I complain about the airborne stuff too.
All right now.
Definitely got them insects.
So, and that's why I chose this method. I switched over and, you know, bought the equipment, drill bit, just because of that. It really, it makes a huge difference.
Because I have not seen it done this way. Because everything we, like before we gone to all the conferences and A&T and all that, they had the little
Plugs.
And they
they
hammered.
hammered it in.
And we hammered at Richards and Lynette.
Right. And that's what I think part of the problem with those logs, one, we cut the logs late, but also that it was, again, that 12-month period. And even my oyster mushrooms that I did those same plugs with didn't work.
Didn't work. Okay.
So there is a difference, and that's why I switched over. As far as my idea for making money, making it profitable,
That was my question.
is there's, I think it was Ohio State, there's probably someone's graduate project where they did 100 logs, shiitake, and they would go through the whole process, you know, detailing all the labor, all the supplies, very detailed paper. And then after 5 years, you would see, you know, your first 100 logs, then you do another 100 logs the next year, another 100 logs, third, fourth. Number one, by year 3, your number 1 log is now producing like crazy. And the other one, then your number 2 is like, yeah, it's getting it. And the one you have this year might flush a few. So you've got this, so by the time you get to 5,
System.
Right.
now you've got a product that you can actually, you know, go to a restaurant.
Yeah.
Because if you go to a restaurant and you say, well, I can give you so many pounds a month,
Okay.
and you do that and you miss that once, you lost that
Yeah, you're
customer.
done.
You lost that.
Right.
So you
Got
gotta be
you.
able to
So you
supply.
gotta keep
Dependability
something where
is
it's steady.
important.
Okay.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay.
Exactly. So right now I'm only in year 2, so I'm not approaching restaurants. You know, I'm just like, okay, mostly we're selling to people like at events we go to in the community, things like that.
Do you eat them? You said, do you all like mushrooms? Do
Oh
you like-
yes.
Okay.
I've seen,
I would be
I've
doing
seen
this. I
plenty
probably would be.
plates.
Shiitake are pretty good with bugs. They don't. There aren't many that attack it. Slugs, they like to get up on your log and they'll actually eat the mycelium, figure out how to get the wax out, and
So try to
Get in
monitor
there.
for them.
the other thing are called thrips. Right?
I heard
You
about
those?
them.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're garden little guys,
They-
and you can literally just tap them, the cap on the table, and it knocks them off.
Have you heard about the copper tape for the slugs?
No.
So they say that slugs won't cross copper,
Huh.
and they have tape that you could like I'm just like this board like that, and you put it right here, and they can't cross it.
Okay.
It electrocutes. It does something with their slime or something.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
like that
sitting
idea.
here thinking,
I don't like slugs.
and it's really
Sounds like they might be a
it's on Amazon.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try it.
I'm
So
gonna wrap
just,
my strawberry bed and
yeah,
off the wire.
exactly for the strawberry because they had a field day with my strawberries.
Yeah.
So they said, and if you wrap your container with the copper tape, it can't cross.
Great. Great idea. So again, this is what we're gonna punch in there.
I've seen this
And where do you get
online,
this?
and people just cut that, and it starts growing out the bag.
Yes.
You see that too. I've seen it too.
Okay.
So look
this,
like I'm saying the bag, Auntie, the bag.
Yes.
That's what I was talking
yes.
about.
Right. Okay.
Field and Forest
Got it.
is the name of the company.
Okay.
I think they're Wisconsin or Minnesota, one or two.
Okay.
I like them. They sent me great product.
Okay.
I've never had a problem. And you know, when you find something you like and it's good and the
Stick
price
with it.
is comparable, stay with it.
So while you're doing that, so initial, I don't know, initial startup costs.
Initial startup costs.
Just
Okay, so these inoculators are $45
A piece.
a piece.
Not even.
A piece.
I want to get.
Buy two get one free.
That's what we be looking for.
Yeah.
Can I make that?
Right.
You know, of course, these are just whatever you got.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That's zero.
yeah.
Now, I have an angle grinder. I'm a carpenter. Use a lot. So
Okay.
the bit and the adapter, I believe, is like $50, $60.
Okay.
I believe it might be more than that, but that is a game
Okay.
changer. It is so fast. When you guys start inoculating, I'll go out there and start drilling, and you know, maybe you guys come out and just see how quick it actually
Yeah.
happens.
That's
It is.
Yeah.
It's dangerous. The yield is so the first year, right? It'll rain, and mushrooms will pop out, and you're gonna be excited because mushrooms are popping out, but it's not gonna be a lot. You know, it'll just be a few. That's gonna be that means that
That's
your
what you
log.
could eat. You could eat it.
Yes,
That's what you should eat.
your log is incubated. And there's mycelium all the way through it, and they're going to grow. You're going to get some mushrooms popping out. It's really fun. And yeah, I had 100 logs last year, and I had lots of mushrooms, even if it just popped a little bit. But we did sell some. So then after that, that's its first flush. Now, second flush, you can force flush it, force fruit it. Okay. So your mushroom is the fruit. The mycelium is the plant. And when I say fruiting, I mean the mushroom itself.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so it's going to flush. Your second flush, you can do what's called force fruiting. And what that does is you soak this overnight in cool water,
The whole log.
the whole lot.
Okay.
In cool water. And then you pull it out and you do your stack. Put them in your stack, or if it's just a couple logs, you just put them out on the pallet. They will start to pin real small mushrooms within 3 to 5 days. You will have mushrooms within 7. A mushroom doubles in size every day if the conditions are right. And that's humidity, temperature.
So what is the ideal temperature and humidity? I'm sorry.
Okay, so in the Shiitake world, they have a cold temperature, a wide range temperature, and a warm temperature mushroom. This strain is called WR46, and it's a wide range.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I can't exactly quote
Wide
the temperature, but I think it's like 50 to 75 degrees. You know, so
Okay.
again, just step back and put your finger on it. I can see it. I've gotten to the point where I can feel it. This thing at its full.
So that's
and it's
kind
ready to
of
go.
wet.
Yes. It is.
Okay. Got it.
Remember?
Moist a little bit.
Moisture.
Yes, that's
It's
right.
dry,
Moisture.
it will
Okay.
fill.
And you said spores and all of that. The spores.
Mycelium.
Mycelium.
The spore comes out of the mushroom itself.
Okay.
That's the
Oh,
seed.
that's right. That's it.
That's right.
That's the fruit.
That's the mycelium.
See, now that one, it's a little low.
Little low. So you pack it again.
I would accept that, but I just, give a couple taps and then just put it in.
Okay.
I said you don't have to really pound this thing.
So do you fill the whole log and then seal it, or
Yes.
do you seal it and then you roll it and do that again?
No, we'll do a log
You would do the whole log.
and
Okay.
then we'll take it out. Well, that's our waxing area.
Okay.
And, seal it. I've ever had an accident spilling this stuff.
Trying to steer it.
Okay, all right.
That gets you more in there. That's why it's back in this.
Okay.
There you go.
Foam. It's a
It's
foam.
a foam roller.
Got it.
Yeah,
Foam.
orange foam roller.
And then sticking it in what? What's that
Wax.
water?
No,
Oh no, that's melted wax.
yes.
Is it a
Okay.
particular type of wax?
Just paraffin is what I use. They
See, it is
also
foam wax.
you can use cheese wax,
Okay.
Okay.
but that's real finicky and really expensive. And it goes pretty quick. Now, one of the things I like to do is something like this. I'll just go ahead and cover it.
Cover that.
Yeah, again, we're just trying to seal any way moisture can get.
Okay.
So